Today, I wanted to talk to you about a famous Japanese relationship guru who is both loved and hated by men in Japan. A few months ago, I noticed that many Japanese men on Twitter were praising a so-called relationship training university. They claimed that the headmaster, the guru, was extremely skilled. He had allegedly been with over 500 women, meeting different partners every week, and promised that by purchasing his courses, students would also have multiple girlfriends, and also several intimate friends, becoming true winners among men. Curious, I checked out his profile, and honestly, it's unbelievable. According to him, over 2,000 people have already bought his course, 800 inexperienced young men successfully graduated, and more than half of the students maintained 3 girlfriends at the same time, not counting their casual partners. And thanks to his teachings, they started attracting high-level women, including idols and famous models. On his homepage, he writes with great confidence, "Follow me, and you will succeed. The ultimate secret of love in Japan. How to get your dream girlfriend and never be short of women again." Overall, the concept of his course is pretty straightforward. He strongly recommends that men accumulate as much romantic experience as possible. Only then, according to him, can a man become truly attractive to women. His theory is that women are more drawn to men who are more experienced. If you find a woman you like, it doesn't matter how the important thing is to conquer her. And according to him, after the first time, the woman would fall in love. Yes, seriously. I never imagined that in Japan, the idea of male success and charm could be defined by this kind of mentality, basically forming an army of men with very questionable intentions. His profile is full of pictures of him sitting next to women's hips or lying on top of them. The students leave comments like, "This woman is a perfect 10. I want to be a man like you, master." It's inspiring to see a man who conquers so many women. And I kept wondering, why does he always take pictures from that angle? Until I read one of his tweets where he said he's 1.65 meters tall and weighs 72 kilograms. At that moment, I was so shocked that I even forgot to criticize him. Is he really 1.65 m tall? Anyway, this relationship guru is completely transparent about his journey. He has openly admitted many times that he was once short, unattractive, and unable to attract any women. His only source of fun was frequenting shady establishments, and he even used money stolen from his parents to do it. He would try to force the workers there to exchange contacts with him until he eventually got banned from those places. His situation got so desperate that it almost led him to commit illegal acts. Fortunately, according to himself, he discovered the secrets of love on his own. He worked on his physique, built muscles. He learned approaching techniques. He accumulated vast experience. And that's how he started living surrounded by women, becoming a winner. His big promise is, "Buy my course, and anyone can become like me. Renew your life." He recommends that students engage with different women every week to appear above the need and to project a cooler, more relaxed masculinity. If a woman responds positively to your approach, don't waste time. Forget the movies or the aquarium. No dates meant to build feelings. After dinner, take the girl straight to a hotel. And never have female friends who aren't willing to get romantically involved. According to him, it's just a waste of time. These kinds of speeches enraged many Japanese women, who reposted and criticized his tweets hundreds of times. However, his students kept supporting him en masse. The professor is right. This is how a man should act. At first, I thought he was just playing the controversial card to attract attention and stir up women, creating buzz. But to my surprise, he recently started getting harsh criticism from men too. Because besides teaching seduction techniques, he also began demanding that students make money, work hard to earn a good income, hit the gym, take care of their body, and if they're unattractive, get plastic surgery and learn how to dress well. He stated that men who make less than 10 million yen a year, about $67,000, aren't worthy of approaching women. Men who want to split the bill 50/50ths also aren't worthy. If you go on a date, don't embarrass men, he said. These statements enraged his followers, especially the part about splitting the bill. In the comments, many men expressed their outrage. Paying for the entire dinner is unfair. Of course, the bill should be split. And it didn't stop there. he posted yet another tweet that was even more controversial, saying, "Every man should experience being passive at least once to understand how women feel." According to him, Japanese men learn about sex only by watching adult films, and they end up doing everything selfishly and uncomfortably for the woman. Only by being passive once could they learn how to be more considerate. This comment was applauded by many Japanese women. Japanese men really should go through this to relearn how to treat women properly. But of course, the students were furious. "No way. I can't even handle a colonoscopy, let alone that." And honestly, looking at the situation, I wouldn't even be surprised if some Japanese men actually followed that advice. It's so absurd that it's actually kind of funny. Now, just imagine if a relationship guru here in the West said something like that. He probably wouldn't have a single follower left the next day. It really shows how far people are willing to go when someone sells them the illusion of a guaranteed shortcut to win others over. It's both fascinating and a little sad believing that you can buy respect, affection, or even love without actually becoming a better person. In the end, the human need for acceptance is the same everywhere. Only the packaging changes. But what about you? What do you think about this whole situation? Looking at this whole situation, I wouldn't even be surprised if some Japanese men actually tried to follow that advice. It's so absurd that it ends up being almost funny, but at the same time, it's also a little sad, because it shows just how desperate some people have become, willing to accept anything just to feel a little more valued or accepted. Now, let's be honest. If a relationship guru here in the West said something like that, suggesting that kind of experience, he probably wouldn't have a single follower left by the next day. He'd be canceled within hours, probably before he even had time to delete the tweet. This really highlights a massive cultural difference, but also exposes a universal problem. A lot of people still believe there's some magic formula to being accepted, loved, or desired. As if you could buy respect, buy affection, or hack relationships like they're some kind of game. It's impressive and a little depressing to see how far desperation can go when someone sells the illusion of a guaranteed shortcut to winning people over. Without real effort, without emotional maturity, without actually becoming a better person. In the end, the human need for acceptance is the same everywhere. Only the packaging changes. But what about you? What do you think about all this? Leave your opinion down in the comments. I'd really love to hear what you have to say. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. See you in the next one.